Hello and welcome to Paul's Engage channel. I'm back again, and what I've been doing is making a new baseboard. I managed to get hold of some thin MDF type board from a friend, and been going around doing a bit of modelling, bit of scenic detail on it, and you'll see how far I've got. I have got further, but I'm going to save that to the next video because this one will get a bit long otherwise. But yeah, I've been selling off my stock because I've changed my mind where I'm going, what I'm doing with it. And so we're back to designing the layout again. Once I'm happy with my layout, the structure, then I can decide on the trains I'm going to put on there and the rolling stock. I've sold off a few 00 gauge stuff and a few N gauge vehicles and wagons, and we'll see how we get on. Anyway, further ado, see the video, comment, subscribe, like, do the things you normally do, and see how you get on. But this video is getting a bit long. It'll be about a half hour, so the next video will have further details. Okay, thank you for now. Click like and subscribe. Thank you. Well, here it is. This is not a board. It's basically about 2mm cardboard. Picked it up from Asda. They had a load of it where they had water bottles. So I thought I could use it for the base, but they were too thin. But I did manage to get one which was about 4mm thick, and that's like a hardwood, or well, not hardwood, it's MDF type, but that's still a bit too thin for the board, but it's a basis to go by. So what I've done is taken this huge piece of cardboard, and what I've done is, you might be able to see it, I've actually marked out 84 sections, and now I'm going to cut those out get those ready. I can then choose one at a time and use them, and it also stops it from warping because I had this standing on its side and it bent. Well, not bent, it curved, should we say. So yeah, this is going to take these out. I'm going to cut them off, cut them up, should I say, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. Hi, it's a couple of hours later, and I managed to cut the boards up, cardboard board up, yeah, and I've got a couple of larger, just slightly larger A4 sheets to line. I kept them a bit bigger because I didn't want to get rid of this bit of the board because it might come in useful. Then I did cut, excuse me, let me get those here, 3 A4 sheets. So if I want to take those edges off, I've got 5. Then I've got a couple of smaller pieces. This one is slightly smaller A4, and this one's a thin sheet. So I've got a decent few sheets out of it. I've got another couple of that board, cardboard sheets in the shed, which are dry and not warped, not bent, not dirt, so I can use those. And yeah, so I should show you the board we got. Yeah, I'll cut those boards, those cardboard pieces up, and my wife and I went out to see one of our friends, and she owns a gallery, and just on the off chance I asked her if she knew of any small pieces her husband may have find, because he does house clearances and movements and that, and she came out with this nice 2x3 foot board, and it's about 3mm thick. I haven't measured it yet. It's about 3mm thick, and it's just sturdy enough, and I think that's going to be ideal for the table legs and that. So I shall try that again tomorrow and see how it fits. Hello, and here we are a few days later. Well, I've started putting some bits down onto the board to build up the scenery. As this is N-gauge, it's not going to be terribly huge. I don't want high hills, I just want a representation of, lines, a railway line going through a hill, cutting, etc. So what I've done is I'm using like 1mm to 2mm cardboard and bits of other general thin cardboard, and just build up the scenery. As you can see, I've got like a little hill mound there. But hello again, and here we are building the layout. As you can see from the board, I've actually put some bits and pieces down. I'm using 1mm card, 2mm card. It's about 1mm, I think it is, and just building it up slowly. It's N-gauge, so I don't want a huge hill with a cutting through it. I just want gentle rambling landscape. What I will do is I'll put some plaster sheets over this, just to give it a bit more, less square, dumped former. And as you can see, I'm just making it, roughly what you would find on a flattish surface or countryside. Nothing major huge. Can still put in bridges and crossings, etc. But as the other board has got that, this board will just have gentle slopes, if you can call it, no major bridges. And what I'm putting here, there's sort of where the track comes in from the other layout, and it'll come in, and this is the curve. I don't want too tight a curve, so I want this sort of size curve coming through, and then it'll go round and be hidden by buildings, etc. And up here we'll have a link going off to another board. And this is going to be the milk, the creamery, the milk processing unit, and this is obviously going to be just the runarounds and sidings. Ignore some of this. This is just quick drafts, but it'll definitely be down to here, and then there's definitely going to be a point coming back here, a switching point. But yeah, so it's going to go up there and definitely come off at an angle there. But it'll take a bit more shape when I put a few more bits and pieces down. But for now, this is just it, and I'll show you more when I've done it. Keep watching and you'll see the progress. Hello and welcome back. It's been a few days, and I've put some cardboard hills, or representation of hills, or slight raise in the ground, should we say, not hills. And this is going to be where the creamery is going to be, and the weird shape is not only just platform, it's the building and the pump house and the canteen. So you're going to have a track here. Here we're going to have tanks, milk tanks for storage. This is not where they're going now. I forgot that I'm going to put lorries here. So this is going to be a car park for lorries and staff, and then this is just going to be something or another. As you can see, I'll put some grass mat down for a bit of countryside. I've put some up here over what is supposed to be the uneven ground. Obviously this will get flopped in and added to later on, but this is just as an idea of where things are going. And all this was as grass knock mat, or knock grass mat even, which I've cut bits up. Still got quite a bit left. If I show you, this is the one I've got, which is grass matty, number 25 grass gland, and there's a bit left in there. Some of it's faded a bit where it's been day night. That goes back in the tray. Right, so we can make a bit more grass area. I shall put some over here a bit later on, and just to hide this and just to bring it out, because this is not going to be a high hill. I don't want it to be a high hill. Everything has high hills and bridges and that. Most of the countryside that I've seen where we got railways or little lines, branch lines, it's, you know, carved into the landscape, but it's not always great big hills. It's just laid grass along banks and along fields. So this is just, you know, not going to be huge hills, etc. And as you can see, it's not a huge one, huge layout. There'll be maybe some added bits, but we'll get there eventually. But this is just something I've been playing around with over the last few weeks. One thing I have, or a couple of things I have brought, are some little magnets. I bought 2 packs of them. I've got 2 lots of 50s. There's 100 little strong magnets for various bits and pieces, which I have an idea to use. I also brought a scalpel, number 3 scalpel, which came with 10 blades, and these are quite nice blades. As you can see, I've been using this one. Pretty easy to put on. Just be careful when you take them off. Use a pair of pliers, because you do not want to get that blade in your finger. It will take most of your finger off. Anyway, so that's that. And what I did buy was this, which is a 6-inch ruler. I know it's 6 inches because on the back it says 6 and there it's on the 15. I bought one because I couldn't find my original one, and then as true form, I buy one, receive it, and I find my 6-inch one. And as you can see, it is identical. And this one, anyway. I think I could get a larger one. This is 8 inch one, and then I've got the 3 foot one as well. So I've got some various in size rulers for cutting, for using on my cutting mats. Got big cutting mat, small cutting mats. So anyway, so they're coming to handy for use, and I shall show you when I get further on the layout. But this is all for the moment, and I'm gonna cut and shunt the video of what I've done so far. Anyway, see you soon. Click to subscribe and like if you like it. Comments are always welcome. You know, give me some tips, give me some ideas. You know, keep it nice, simple, clean. No rude words, please, because you know children will be watching this video maybe. And you know, any ideas, suggestions, and we can add them to the layout. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye.